those heroes na kapag nakuha niya yung first item niya, he can actually go and fight. Pero kailangan mo alalahanin doon, si Toshi no, paamba pa lang. Si Daniel binaril na.
Oh, pero
Yun pa lang.
Pero syempre, Butters, hindi na tayo magpapatumpik-tumpik pa because we are already onto the drafting phase for our first game of our second match between Happy Feet Emperors on the blue side and for the red side, PLDT Smart Omega. And looking at these bans right here, Butters, what do you have?
Granger and
Your team
Kaja for the
is
side
picking.
of PSO, they don't really want to give that certain early game tempo na laging hinahanap ng HFE. So those are very good bans.
Yes.
For the side of HFE, they just picked out the heroes na ayaw nila i-run ng PSO. Kasi yung Kimi, alam ng PSO kung paano ipatakbuhin na maayos yan.
Yes.
There is a time na parang talagang sa sobrang galing nila magbaka ng isang Kimi, hindi na nakasagot yung kalaban nila. I forgot yung kanilang,
Your team
yung
is
kanilang
picking.
game. Pero for the Link kasi masyado talagang malakas yung hero.
Totoo. And of course, it takes one to know one. That's why that respect ban is really expected for the side of PLDT Smart Omega. Pero syempre, ang first pick ng ating Happy Feet Emperors is going to be one of their core damagers, which is the Bruno, who surprisingly, we've seen talaga yung damage output na pinapakita niya for even off-season.
This is one of the heroes talaga na parang you would check kung ano nga ba yung
Barca.
kailangan niyang gawin. Pero sa totoo lang, hindi niya naman
Highlights.
talaga kailangan yung sobrang tagal
Your team
na
is
pag-stall
picking.
ng
Yes.
game para makakuha ng damage. Damage is innately part of Bruno. Ang kailangan mo na naalahanin dito, kung gaano kabilis mo ma-retake down yung kalaban. Kasi kapag meron silang window na mag-react sa'yo, you don't really have a way to negate yung mga damage output nila. Thus, meaning, mas mabilis kang matutumba.
And speaking of damage output, looks like PLDT Smart Omega here will be focusing on choosing the Sparsa as well as the high-lows for their main tank because nakikita naman natin yung pinaka-HP
team
or
is picking.
kakunatan or survivability rate rather ng high-lows into the battlefield, and it's really proven and tested nga by PSO. And syempre, it's also a very good answer because it kind of denies kung ano man yung pwedeng ibigay na kit ni Bruno against them, di ba?
I actually agree with that. PSO, on the other hand, they will be getting that Farsa. That is a very scary pick for the side here of HFE.
Your team
1-1
is
and the
banning.
Farsa. Probably the two best heroes na meron tayo sa meta ngayon.
Yes.
PSO got it, pero sabi ni Doggy dito, medyo kailangan natin mag-take take a step back
Yes.
and look at the bigger picture. Ano nga ba yung kailangan natin gawin pa dito para kung makuha man nila yung dalawa na pinakamalakas sa hero, paano natin sila i-shutdown with this one ba na meron tayo?
Yes, definitely. And syempre, there's also, it's like a double-edged sword if taking this Farsa and Wanwan right here. Kasi you have to take
Your
note
team
na parehas
is
silang
banning.
squishy heroes. So if ever Happy Feet Emperors was able to contain or let's say sandwich them onto when it comes to execution ng ating team clashes, it would be onto their favor. But again, they will be banning out this show para sa kanilang side because they still know what this show can do nga against their overall draft.
I'm still expecting probably another frontliner for the side of PSO. Two very tanky
Your
frontliners.
team
I just
is
feel that
picking.
isang tank pa para sa side ng PSO as to not, give pressure para dito sa Farsa and sa 1-1 na kahit paano kapag kailangan nila from frontline, may talagang sasalba sa kanila. Probably at times would be good for Kenji. Not really seeing Kenji
Pwede.
dito going for another core hero that really specializes on damage. Kasi parang medyo overkill na kapag ganun na ngayon nangyayari.
Yes, I will agree with you on that kasi they really have to complete the package na kagaya na sabi mo, no? Kasi hindi naman
Lolita.
maganda na they would
Your
focus more on
team is
damages but they
picking.
lack the support that they need. And this is a good pick, syempre, for the side of PSO choosing that Lolita, so they will be having a double tank composition right here.
Pero alam mo dito, sila Master Energy, medyo si Dugi, si Master Van.
Master.
Pero I like this
Oy.
pick. This pick is good for the side of HFE. I just feel that a certain amount of control na magagawa niya sa Farsa, lalo na kapag madaming balls doon and the gloom can actually eat away on the Farsa, it will force the Farsa to get away. Kapag napwersa nila ng ganun yun, Farsa,
Your team
kailangan niya uli
is
maghanap ng
picking.
pwesto na safe siya. Kasi for sure, kapag umalis ang Farsa, hahabulin yan.
And you have to take note, it takes time to find that position and to actually have your cooldown reduced para sa side ng Farsa ng PSO dito. So they really have to be wary for that Lilia pick for the side of HFE. And syempre, they will be, for the side naman ng HFE again, they will be having the Grok as the main tank right here. And looking here as PLDT Smart Omega hovering up this Jawhead, mukhang they will be the one to actually lock that in, and we'll see kung kakayanin bang i-compensate ng Jawhead na to ang overall line ng PSO.
This is a brilliant pick coming out from the PSO sa totoo lang. Na yung Jawhead yung kukunin nyo, it actually gives enough time for Lilia to get caught kapag kakailanganin man. And Daniel dito, hindi siya makakatakas dyan kapag talaga siya yung sa kanya nag-charge. But on the other hand kasi, it's all about controlling yung mga course ng kalaban mo dito for the side of, what do you call this? HFE. You just need to take account for the Farsa, you need to take account for the 1-1. Kasi kapag kasi lang yung unang dalawang natanggal, laging mapo-force to go back dito yung PSO. Pero, sa sinasabi kong yun, hindi ganun kadali yun for HFE. Just looking at the 3 utilities na meron sila dito and yung 3 tanky heroes na pinili nila, especially with the Lolita pa, yung Luminon Blast, there is always a risk of Luminon Blast hitting you kapag masyado kayo nag-overextend at hindi pinansing yung Lolita.
Tama, and of course, more that we will be seeing as game number 1 of our second match between Happy Feet Emperors and PLDT Smart Omega will commence right now shortly, and going to this mukhang mag-aabag sila ng maaga dito for the side of PSO onto the middle side. Pero syempre, going aggressive here as they will be showing the first wave of minions against PSO. And of course, alam nila na wala dun yung members and they will be just focusing on getting the buff.
Cave and the others dito, Haji, they're just trying to get their own buff. Pero sabi nila Daniel, we still want your buff. Kami ang kuha niyan. Burn dito, they're just really trying to go for control. And Doggy dito, siya ang makakuha ng first blood. But Kenji on the other hand, with the flicker being forced out.
Yes, para makapag-tower hub siya dito. Pero again, talo naman ang may isa and they will be getting another kill here, which is a very good start for the side of HF because they are getting all of those taps, all of those gold na napupunta talaga sa pabor nila ngayon. And PSO a bit late in terms of response right here.
I actually remember dun sa aggression na ginagawa dito ng HFE. One of the teams na pinroduce ni Doggy, yung Aether main.
Yes.
Yung dating Aether main, yung pinakaunang Aether main. The very first Aether main. Na parang, ito yung level of aggression na binabato nila. And this is one of the playstyles na alam ni Doggy. At ito yung napachampion niya, yung team na yon. So, kapag ganito yung takbo ng game, and I just feel that pwede nga ma-replicate dito sa game na ito ngayon.
Speaking of that, looks like this will be a very early level 4 for the side of X-Work right here. Just no hesitations in getting that tower dive. And syempre, they will also have a turret take for ups and grabs right here. And gaya nga nasabi mo, no, this is, I think, a back-to-school strategy with a very new set of champion pools. So it's quite possible for HFE to actually turn this around to the side. Pero syempre, momentum-wise, nasa kanila eh.
And Haji dito, nahuli yung ibon mga kaibigan, hindi makalipad. PSO dito having a really hard time dealing with this lineup of HFE. Kasi ito yung sinasabi ng HFE dito. Sige, malakas yung team fight nyo, pero pag nag-laning naman kayo, medyo nasa alanganin kayo. So kami ang mas malakas doon, kami ang magiging aggressive.
Yes, and I like the transitioning of Happy Feet Emperors from one lane to another, just putting that pressure right here. And speaking of pressure, si Toshi dito forced to actually tower hug Luminon Blast will be used para ma-stun. Dito si Lilia right here, but look at that, Farsa able to use the ult and goes for that kill, pero hindi pa rin sila tatalo dito as si Hayes will be forced to back away. Pero si Burn will hit free hit ni 1-1 dito, ladies and gents, at stun pa ni Lolita dito si Master. But again, going back right here, siya kukuha ng damage, but in exchange, Toshi will go for the kill. Si Hayes right here still manages to flicker away in the nick of time. Si Van, siya naman ang delikado ngayon, and the Farsa will be using her ult again to go for that cleanup, which is, we are now seeing some signs of life here for Hajizi, but again, it's too early to say. Gold, HFE pa rin ang lamang, pero again, resources is very important right now.
Farsa, grabe yung pwestuhan niya doon. Nakita mo kung gaano kalakas yung Farsa.
Yes.
The moment na compromised yung lineup dito or yung positioning dito na HFE, that's the time when the Farsa will actually destroy everyone on the
Yes.
side ng HFE, wala silang sagot doon. Si Daniel medyo maaga niya nagamit yung dash out niya. He couldn't really use it to get away just in time. And that costed them that certain skirmish.
They really used that mispositioning of the side of HFE
Oh,
to
Doggy.
their potential. And si Doggy, nakita mo naman, was forced to use that black shoes just to go away to safety. And of course, we gain a bit of health right here. Actually, full health nga naman dito. Pero si Toshi still, siya pa rin tinutugiwan sa taas. But it's no matter because looks like he didn't have easy. Luminon blast, mag! Walang makuha, but it's okay right here because Doggy and Vern, sila tinatry nila i-shove away dito yung dalawa dito sa side ng ating PSO. Again, going from the jungle side to the top. Let's see kung meron ba magkakaroon tayo ng pick-up dito.
Now, eto PSO dito, NHFE, yung 4 na members nila na nag-iikutan-ikutan dito sa may mapa, maliban sa kanilang mga offlaners, these are very messy exchanges. Na parang lahat sila nag-aambaan dito trying to get the perfect setup and they will just try for, sabihin natin, a good setup pero hindi talaga nila magagamit yung katulad nito. But right now, the offlaners will be the one who's going to actually take the tempo. But right now, Charges Barrier, hindi abon si Toshi dito mga kaibigan, and right now he's using the glorious pathway to get away. This enough? Is this enough to get you away from danger? And it will be enough. Haji Z just using his skills. At yung ibon mga kaibigan, out of bounds! Out of bounds! Out of bounds!
Lipad
Oh!
balaya dito pero syempre ang X-Borg makakakuha pa rin ng kill para sa sarili niya. And again, going back to what you said, that was a beautiful wild charge nga no, for Van right there, engaging the team fight and making a very good aggressive play for the side of Happy Feet Emperors. And syempre, they have to take it slow in terms of taking the objectives because it's quite risky if they would go for it with half health.
Alam mo, ito na nga sinasabi natin, kung basketball to, yung ginawa ni Haji, lumipat na yung bola doon sa kabilang team. Pero sa kasamahang palad kasi para sa side ng HFE, hindi kasi basketball to.
Hindi.
So, ibig sabihin, HFE dito, they really need to keep the pressure going. 2 turrets are down for the side of PSO. They just need to take that 1 turret onto the middle lane. Just to secure their map, secure yung map nila dito.
Yes.
Habang nasa early game pa sila.
Tama ka dyan. Pero syempre nakikita natin ngayon na talagang magkakasama ang mga members ng Happy Feet Emperors right here. And they don't really want to engage in or a 1v1 or 1v2 fights because they know it's going to be risky onto their overall draft. Pero going back si Daniel dito, tamang kuha lang na resources. Na-stun dito with denying that Luminon blast right here. But again, Droid will be shutting down that Lilia as they corner out one of the core damages of Happy Feet Emperors. And syempre, they will be forced to disengage because they cannot afford another loss. But speaking of another loss, RJ will be using his own right here. Pero syempre, sakto yung kanyang kunat para
Daniel!
Daniel from the backlines will be trying to get the Heat and Hajizi right here. Pero buti na lang.
Daniel!
No pressure kanina doon. Of course, it was predicted by the Bruno right here. At syempre, si Daniel will be forced to back away. Heat dito to trying to get the jump as fast as possible. It's going to be a very messy fight right here, Butter.
Grabe yung ginagawa ni Daniel dito. Ang dami niyang crossover na ginawa. Si Ronaldinho, si Messi, lahat na ng football player na magagaling sumabi sa kanya dito mga kaibigan. But still, it is what it is. HFE dito, they really did their homework.
Yes.
Ang dami nila pinapakita kakaiba dito. Daniel with that very aggressive play. Wala akong masabi doon.
Yes, and it was a very predicted outcome talaga for Daniel right here. Alam niya kung kailan talaga magbabako yung Forza and really chose to use that to his advantage, and it's demonstrated very well right here for the side of HFE. Grabe.
Yun yung mga oras na kala mo okay ka na tapos biglang sinipa ka pa uli.
Oo.
So parang ikaw na yung mismo naghahabol Ikaw na yung mismo naghahabol. Pero may mga times talaga na kapag kayo kalaban mo, alam niya na yung setup ng kanyang damage output, alam niya yung capabilities niya, talagang mapasok siya doon at talagang kukunin niya yung kill.
It was a very good calculation in terms of talagang Bruno play right here. Pero going back, Kenji and Rene J dito mag-1v1 dito sa ating baba. Let's see, the charge will be used right here. And of course, the export makakukuha na tatlong members dito. Will he? I was really getting out of the ring of punishment. Pero syempre, more members of HFE to the rescue ring dito. Si Hajizi again going back to safety. Going back, the Lear will be taking a kill of his own, but this is not going to be enough though for the side of PSO. Pero tignan mo naman sa top side, Butters, they will be trying to get that split push right here. Pero syempre, to what cost? Had easy win. Lubricant still manages to go away, pero Bruno with that turret.
Ito na naman tayo sa mga ganitong setup, mga kaibigan, sa may taas. Tumutulak, mga kaibigan, si 1-1 at si Lolita. And this is one of the things. And that is going to be the arrival. That is one of the things na kailangan rin kami dito. W! W! Talagay sa settings. W yung ops. Okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. Tamang init. Tamang init. Tamang init. Tamang init. Sa sobrang galing ng bawat team dito. Kahit yung ops. Naligaw.
Na-confuse din ang ating ops. Na-suspense at hindi natin nakita kung ano ang nangyari kanina, pero okay lang yan. Going back here, the top turret of Happy Feet Emperors is exposed. It was a very good split push for the side of PSO, but again, up to what cost, Butters? Because again, looking at the gold cap right here, nakakalamang pa rin ang Happy Feet Emperors, but we will see. The Lord is already spawned. Resources are being taken to and fro. So tingnan natin kung anong klaseng teamfight na ba mangyayari.
Alam mo, Zaya, kanina ganito din yung laban ng BRE tsaka ng CUW.
Oh.
Yung gold difference didn't really matter kasi may mga times na talagang dahil lang sa isang push o dalawang push o dahil sa isang mistake, talagang natatapos yung buong laro.
Yes.
So, I wouldn't really say that HFE has a hold of this game na dahil sila yung lamang ngayon in terms of kills, in terms of gold. Pero you have to take into consideration na split push na sila ng PSO dito with the Lolita and the 1-1. Magbigay pa sila ng isang ganung opening, open na yung base dito ng kalaban.
Yes, and of course that which will take into account na for the side of Happy Feet Emperors, talagang iwasan na nila mangyari yun. And of course, kakita lang natin kanina, no, Van forces to use his wild charge para hindi na siya ma-set up doon sa ating 4-man lineup ng PLDT Smart Omega onto that jungle side. Pero syempre, eyes on the prize. Both teams are eyeing out on the Lord side. Pero si Doggy right here forced again to use the Black Boost para magkaroon siya na help. Pero si Hiki Tom magtatakay will be used with the glorious pathway here. Ladies and gentlemen, 1-1 for that free hit. And the Lolita though going for that slam with a kill of his own. Pero si Vern may ipit dito. But again, Hajizi with a good position to shove him away. And ladies and gents, numbers didn't matter for the side of PLDT Smart Omega as they take this Lord. And hindi pa sila magpapatumpik. Will be taking at the middle turret anytime soon on their own.
PSO, they are taking down the Lord. HFE, may answer ba kayo? Merong last insanity dito. Si Master Energy, he can go go for the steal. And Vern dito will be the next target. Toshi dito will get that shot down. Killing speed para sa kanya. The Lord is gonna go down at the hands of PSO. My goodness. This is a back and forth, pero right now, masasabi ko na yung map control nasa side ng PSO.
Yes, I will agree with you on this one now, Butters, because we are now seeing some sides of a very online PLDT Smart Omega right here. Kumbaga, kanina medyo sila yung natatagdag, pero ngayon, sila na yung nakikita ng ating dominance in terms of map control at the same time in terms of objectives.
HFE, ano nga ba yung naging deciding factor nila dito para matanggal nila or mawala sa kanila yung kalamangan dito sa game na to?
I would say it was na-deny nila yung wild charge ni Van kanina. Kasi without that wild charge, kung nakita mo nga in the very first minutes of the game, maganda yung pagkaka-execute niya ng wild charge niya. But them denying and letting him force to use that to disengage and to go to safety, it only gave them that time of opportunity para makuha nga ang kinakailangan nilang i-focus for against HFE.
Pero eto na nga yung Lord, yung nagmamark siya na and medyo napayutin din na yung Lord. Pero hindi naman nagmamatter yan. He is trying to take down the members here for the side of HFE. Doggy dito nagamit na kanyang black shoes. Pero doon sa may pinakalikod, Van will go down. The Croc dito at the second life. Wild charge to get away. Pero he will survive. And Genji and the others, they forced a lot of resources there for the side of HFE.
Yes, and I think the best way for the side of PSO to do is to take time. But speaking of taking time, Farsa here with a good position to get that Lilia right there. Kahit sa sarili na nilang face with the help of her range nga naman, no? And going back, PSO just needs to take their time. They can't really rush this up because gaya nga sabi mo, resources were taken away and also skills. So, this is actually a taking time for the side of PSO. And again, Farsa going back, look at that damage na ini-inflict ng Farsa doon kay Vern right here. Glorious Pathway gagamitin dito para ma-start.
Renegade!
Si Renegade! Gagamitin kanina.
Rival na!
Ayan na, last natin he will be used again, Farsa. Doon base. And
Wala-
you have to take time. Here mukhang tatapusin na nga ng PLDT Smart Omega.
Wala na silang magawa dito kay Toshi. Nagwa 1-2 step na lang si Toshi dito. 1-2 step, 1-2
Oo,
step, 1-2
sumasayaw.
step. Sumasayaw na talaga dito. Nag-creep walk.
Oo.
Kung naging bata ka, alam mo yung creep walk. At yun yung ginagawa ni Toshi dito. And PSO will take game number 1. Ibang klaseng creep walk ang nakita natin dito.
Grabe, ginamit niya talaga si Wanwan ng malupet. 1-2, 1-2,
1-2 step, 1-2
Oo.
step. Yun talaga yung kailangan mo alalahanin doon. But right now, PSO, they're just showing us that they're still the best team here. At,
And yeah, they're demonstrating it very well with a powerful game number 1.
And sa totoo lang kung dating mga previous patches to, na ganun yung performance ng HFE, they could have won that game.
Yes.
Pero kasi iba yung gold swing ngayon, iba yung jungle ngayon, at iba yung importance ngayon ng pagkakaroon ng magandang map awareness. Kasi sobrang daling ma-split push ngayon on the map. So, Haji, see, this wasn't really the best